Hi, it's JoElla Milan, licensed esthetician, and I have a great video for you today. I'm going to do a facial. That's why my skin, I don't have any makeup on, so I thought I'd just keep it real. And the reason I'm doing this, for my clients, I do just about every day. I do a great newsletter for my customers and teach them about skincare. I just love to do that. I give them information that they're not going to get anywhere else, and always the current updates on different products and what's going on. And I had done a newsletter on certain products by Viktoria De Ann, and one of my customers said, could you please do a video for us so I can understand better what these products do? And I go, yeah, I'll do that, which I'm happy to do. So before I start, I was going to say yesterday, I gave myself one of my own, it's called the Ultra Firming Mask. I did that for about 10 minutes. It's a wonderful firming mask that you put on. It just really firms the face and the neck, wherever you want to put it. And I put that on yesterday just to perk up my face a little bit before going on. I've been working so much lately, my face just needed a little bit of pick-me-up. So, and I want to say too, I'm not that young, and I've been online 30 years, and I love my skin, and it has nothing to do with me. It's the products that I use. I'm not into the fillers and the injectables. I don't do any of that. I just have good products. And when I see all these different videos, or not so much the videos, but the advertising and all this paraphernalia that they suggest you do for your face, which are great. There's some really good ones out there. I'm not saying anything negative about anything. But if you use the right skincare products, your face is going to look good. But you got to keep at it. My thing is twice a day. You got to do it twice a day to look, to keep the results up. But if you do that, you're going to age gracefully, and you're going to not have lines and wrinkles like you can see I don't, which I like. Even after my mask yesterday, I had to go to the post office, and then I had to run to the grocery store, and I had no makeup on, but except I do put lipstick on when I go in public. So I went out and then I put some lipstick on, went in the grocery store, no makeup, and I had my hair up just like this. I got 2 compliments. Oh, you look so pretty tonight, or oh, and I just want to go, are you kidding me? I don't have any makeup on, but if that makes you feel really good, that you get compliments on your skin when you're not trying to. And I have to say, honestly, the older I get, I feel like I get more compliments now than I did when I was younger. So, that's again, it's the products, it's not me. So I want to just give you that for some hope. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to go over some of these products with you, the ones that I had mentioned on my newsletter for my customers. So, with me, I don't care what I do. I start with my JoElla Milan Capture Youth Water, and this stuff's so easy. You just spray it on, and I'm just doing that limited now, but you just really rub it into the skin. You want to rub it in, all around the eyes, rub it in, because it's got ions in it, and they like the friction of the rubbing. That's why it works so well. And on the neck, this stuff, I use this twice a day. I've been using this since 2014. And I have to say, this is a key to my youthful skin. I'm a lot older than you think I am. That's one of these days. I think when I get a little older, someday I'll talk about my age, which I don't like to. But trust me, every year I get older. So, okay. So then the next thing we're going to do, they are suggesting this. I'm going to talk about Viktoria De Ann. They do have a kit, which for you people that start out, or even people that use it for a long time, because when you get a kit, they automatically give you a savings just for buying the kit. And then I have my savings for my customers. So, but the products in there are the Tone Peptide, the Lift Peptide, the Pepti Eye Serum, and a Rejuvenator. So what I'm going to do now I'll just start, let's say, with the Pepti Lift. Now I love this product because it can go with other products. So the Pepti Lift, what it does is it lifts the skin. And that's one of the key things that it does. When I first started with this company, way 10, 12 years ago or more, from the beginning, they didn't have that many products. So I did the Lift and the Tone and the Eye Serum, and I had amazing results. 10 years off my face, and I'm not kidding. So just for those magical products, I did really well. So, what I do, I have the professional size right now. I just put a couple drops in my hand and then apply it to the face. And you could do this to your forehead too, and the neck. And if you need a little more, you just go back and add a little more. And you put that on. And now that's the lift. And they say don't get it close to the eyes, but I go close to the eye. So that's the lift, and that's lifting my face. And then the tone is the next one, and it doesn't matter what order. You just have to apply them one at a time. You do not cocktail these, which means that you mix them all together and put them on. You have to do them one at a time because they all have their job to do. They're called peptide messengers. So when I put that on, it knows it goes to the part of the face that lifts. Now this knows that it's going to go to the part of my face that needs toning. So it's the same thing. I just put on a couple drops in my hand. And I'm always in a hurry. You're supposed to wait in between each one. But for time's sake, we don't have time for that. And I, a lot of times, don't have time myself. I'm always in a hurry. So this is the tone. So what this does, the tone, when you get older, this area to me gets soft. That's part of the tone that you could really see. You get those like little lines that are little crepey looking skin in there. That's tone. So if you keep this on, that's going to help that immensely. Now, the eye serum, best eye serum in the world, and I'm not kidding. Same thing. They also have a roller ball too, which is wonderful. So, under the eye, crow's feet, and the lid. Excuse me. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, so pardon me. So anyway, so that's the eye serum. And this helps. You're going to see as you use this, your wrinkles will just slowly melt away here. And in a time, you're not going to have any crow's feet. And it just opens up the lid. You can see that there. Look at that. No crepiness, no, my eyes. Again, I've used this about 12 years or more. But my eyes, I have a picture. I've got to put it back on my website. I do have a picture of my eye, probably 12 years ago with Viktoria De Ann. And I did another one recently, 12 years apart. My eye looks the same. No more wrinkles, no more anything. It looks the same as it did 12 years ago. And it's because of this product. So then, another great product is a Pepti Elastin. Now this, when they first came out with this, they used it for gels, which is this area here, and we all get a little bit of gels. So, but this helps with elasticity in the skin, sagging, all the things that we have. So I put everything all over my face. Same thing, Elastin. And the jowl area. I like to go like that because it feels like it's lifting it up when I do that. So this is helping your elasticity, the jowl area, even it's great to put on the neck area, anywhere that you have sagging and loss of elasticity. So this is a Elastin Peptide is what it's called. This is a great, great product. And then we have Procol, Procol Peptide. And this one helps with damaged skin, you know, sun damage, any damage that we've done. It also helps with elasticity, lack of collagen, anywhere where your face is starting to look aging again. And again, I put them all over my face. This is what I do. You know, and it works for me because it sure kept my skin youthful. You know, when I was younger, I had sun-damaged skin. So that, living in California, you know, back when I was younger, I had to have this tan, which was the worst thing you could do. But this has totally repaired my skin. So I've done all of those. Now, wasn't that fast? Now, if we were doing a facial, which it was brought up in there, they have this mask, nano mask. This mask is incredible. You could buy it in a box with several, you know, I forget how many are in there, between 4 and 6, somewhere in there. Or you could buy it individually. This mask is nothing like you've ever used before. It feels like real skin. And you could even, for those of you at home that like to use your devices, you could use your device on top of this. So I'll use this, put it on to show you, and then I'll take it off, I'm sorry. And then after that, I'm going to put it back on again because I want to get the full benefits of this. There's a lot of, when you open it, lots of juice in it. So it comes like this. And then, and of course it's dripping. This has got a lot of good stuff in it. You know, Viktoria de Ann grows their own peptides. That's why they're so good. You get more in your products than you will just about with anything. And plus they're stronger. You know, they're just amazing. So you open this, and there's a cover. You want to take that off. Now, it's so easy doing this on someone else. Oh, this feels so good. Wish I could just go lay down and put it on, but I don't have time. Now, you want to put this, oh, you know what? I knew that. Okay, this is the tissue part. You take the tissue part off. There's the paper, and then now look at this. It's just like, I'm screwing it up too for the sake of my video, you know, it's really hard to do this. But this goes on the face. You've got to be careful when you take it out and getting it on. So you've got your protective part of it and the tissue part. This is not tissue. I'm not kidding. This feels like real skin. So when you're putting it on, it literally adheres to your face, and then rub it in. And if you do nothing else, you can, you know, put this on and leave it on. You could leave it on anywhere from 10 minutes to half an hour. And I'm abusing it here, trying to do this with the video, but again, it's hard to do it this way. But you leave it on the face. Now, if you have a device at home, you can just, because this adheres to the face, I mean, this just feels, I can't even explain how amazing this feels. Not the tissue mask, you know, this is just it's amazing. But if you have a device at home, you know, whichever one it is, you can use it right on top of this, you know, for lifting, you know, whatever you want to do. I'm just doing it, again, quick for the sake of doing this, but use it with your device. But see how it slides over that? It's almost like a, I can't see. It's almost like I'm doing it on my skin, but I'm doing it on top of the mask. Now, if you try to do this on top of a tissue mask, it's not the same at all. So see how easy this is? You could do, again, I did it fast for the sake of the video, but do this at home. This is like a $300 facial I just showed you, if you went in to get it done. It is hard when you can't see, but again, you would do it there. For those of you that have, I know a lot of people have lines across their lips, so this is good for that. But look how amazing this is. This is just right here. I've done this in, 16 minutes. So I highly suggest that you do these products. And I've used them so long. I know all the tricks for these products. I know how to get results. That's why I'm so adamant about teaching this, because I understand these products and how to use them properly. And I know they change my skin, and I know they could change your skin. Not only the other thing with this will change the structure of your skin. You'll see in time as you use it, this all will come up. This will get tighter. You could start seeing your real chin line again, where maybe before it started looking. I've had women that had like square looking chins that it got chiseled looking. So this helps with the structure of the face. It just does so many things because these products penetrate. I always tell my clients to use these first because they penetrate into the skin. If you feel like you have another product that you like to use that you've used for years, go ahead and use it, but let these penetrate, and then you put that other product on. And twice a day. The mask, you can do it whenever you want to have a special treatment, but this mask it's worth the money. It's just so amazing. And I'm going to just leave it on because got lots of work to do, and I'm going to just keep this on so I can get the benefits of it. So if you have any questions, you could call me on my toll-free number, and you could also send me a contact us or send me an email. I'm easy to get a hold of. I love to help you, and I hope this was helpful for you. And I really look forward to hearing from you. So thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye.